Something right here for me. So everything look bad ain't bad. I got revelation after revelation after revelation. Then he turned around and said, with them revelation, I'm going to bless you. And them oh, we don't want to talk about that. See, the half ain't been told. The level of suffering, though. See, it ain't because I did it all right. Come on now. It ain't because I was all good. Want to be good. But as long as you in this, you got to keep it under subjection. Anybody's talking to me? You got to make yourself obey God because you want to obey Him. They ain't been all easy. You ain't seen the tears. You ain't seen when I had my little tantrums. But God. But God. Come on. He's saying, but what? If I be for you, who could be against you? But what? Huh? If I be for you, who could be against you? But what? Hallelujah. See, you got to see the big picture. Get to see the big picture. First, I'm going to tell you how God has given us the ability to paint. We can talk about this too. Paint your canvas. What you saying? Paint your own canvas. Your tongue is already writing. So a man thinketh, so is he. Come on now. If trouble come, if trials come, and tests come, and adversities come in the midst of your assignment, guess what? You got to think on the word of God and execute this word, apply to the situation, and watch the situation get out your way. See, this is the thing. It ain't gonna it's gonna stare you down. The situation it's gonna stare you down because it wants you to give up. But you can't. Because God said we win. We more than conquerors. So whose report? Here it is again. The word is all through here. Whose report shall we believe? Are we going to believe the report of the Lord? Or are we going to believe the report of life? Amen. Talk to me? Amen. Huh? Life will write a whole different, it's going to write its own report. Life challenges going to come. Huh? To try to get you off track of your assignment. Because life will be life. Life is filled with swift transitions. Huh? But it's up to us how we navigate through it. That man God preached that last night. I taught that. How we navigate? How we going to navigate through life? Amen. By the word of God and by the leadership of the Holy Spirit, which is the word of God. He will lead us and guide us into all truth. He said it in his word. Isn't that right? So I'm telling you this because it's, and I've said this so many times, it's about to be crazier than we have ever seen. I've been so trying to get the saints' minds right. Because if we cannot contend with these little horsemen, with these little itty-bitty trials and tests and adversities, and we ready to throw in the towel. Soon as things get a little rough, we ready to stop, and then this and that, and that. You can't do that. First you got to know if God gave it to you. Now if you just conjured up in your mind something, come on. But if God gave it, it's going to do what it do. It's going to do what it do. God gave it, it's going to do what it do. And that's prosper. Are you listening? Amen. Amen. This thing is real to me. The craziness is coming down the pipeline. There's a boomerang that's about to be thrown to get the eyes off of what's really happening in the political arena. There is something about to be thrown to cause all out chaos, to get the eyes off where the powers that be is. It's going to cause chaos throughout the world. God told us 2017 would be a whirlwind of change. Yeah. Have we not seen this? Yeah. It's a whirlwind of change. They haven't seen anything yet. Hallelujah. You know, when you mess with, let me tell you something. The worst thing humanity could do. They can do all the little stuff, all the craziness they do. But you mess with God's creation and how He created male and female. You mess with that. And tell my transgender, oh, I'm going there. You mess with God's creation. Well, you telling Him He didn't do good enough. You confused because you put me in a man's body, or you put the woman in a man's body and the man in a woman's body. So you confused. You know what you're telling God? You think He gonna sit there and twiddle His thumbs on that? You think He gonna sit there and be still on that? No, He ain't. Come on, it's not one that He let get by with this. But we went further because we are one of the nations other than Israel built upon the foundation of the world. Come on. That's what it's supposed to be. No matter what they did, how they did it, they had enough respect for God at one time that they put it on the money. In God we trust. They had enough. Yeah, now they had some idolatry on that money too, because they sort of had the all-seeing eye on the money too. But at least you had a choice. Huh? God was on that money somewhere. In God we trust. That's what they taught about it. Now there's no regard for Him at all. And He's not pleased. Hallelujah. So it's not going to just, it's not going to remain as it is, people of God. And that's why I'm saying, be strong in the Lord. And in the power of His might. I know when we go to hear this kind of stuff, we kind of shut down and we sink in the seats. And I don't want to hear all that. I know. When you don't want to hear it, you can't hear instructions. But what God has given us is going to help us to be strong to all of these transitions that's happening throughout the earth realm. A lot of stuff will happen, and the very ones that say they love God, they ain't going to be able to stand because they did not allow themselves to be prepped and prepared. Huh? That's why He's saying, see these little light afflictions? Deal with these light afflictions. Deal with these little idiosyncrasies, these little minute demons, run over them. You got power to do this because they got some greater things. And if we can't run with these footmen, how are we going to contend with the horsemen? How are we going to do that? Am I talking to anybody? Hallelujah. Glory to God. So I say, know that all that has been done and will be done, it is still all right. Why is it all right? Because I'm in safety. You're in safety. Come on now. If you're in His arms, you're in safety. So since you're in safety, the devil can't do what he wants to do with you. Am I talking? Because you're already covered. You're already protected. Isn't that right? You're already governed. Hallelujah. So put all your trust, all your confidence in Him. All. I didn't say something. See? Him. Because, like I said, challenges gonna come. And they got to come. Many of the affliction of the righteous, but God. Amen. He didn't say some. Yeah. He said all. Amen. Many of the affliction of the righteous. So he didn't say it was going to be some affliction. He didn't say it was going to be some this. He said many. But God delivered them out of them all. That's why I say it's already done. How does that go be done? It's done already. God got you. You're already protected. But you got, see right here? You got to think right. See when we don't think right? Then we start moving out of turn. Moving on flesh. Moving on our own emotion. Moving on our own thoughts. Because you're not letting God lead and guide. And when we don't let God lead and guide, and we're being moved by stress and anxiety and fear and discontentment, all of those things will knock you out of where you're supposed to be. Amen. Are you hearing me? Amen. Only validation you need.